everyone, welcome to Freebird Spirit YouTube channel. Thank you for swinging by and hanging out for a little bit. I just wanted to pop on and do a little chat with you guys regarding Donald Trump and Melania testing positive with the COVID. Now, there's a lot of different feelings about this running around out there and going all different directions. But I just wanted to give you my personal opinion and my hope in this situation for all of us, and as well as for Donald Trump and Melania. Again, this is my opinion, nothing more. But I look forward to hearing from you as well. Now, my initial thought was I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy, and kind of left it at that. And I was just going to leave it at that. Like, I wouldn't wish this upon anybody, no one. And then I start getting on Twitter and the news and social media, and so have all you guys, and so you know what I'm talking about. And I kind of thought, oh, wow, okay. We've kind of lost sight that, this is a global pandemic. This globally has affected, the coronavirus has affected our entire globe and in our nation. Over 200,000 people have lost their lives to COVID. And so think of the families, the grief. Our nation is in grief. Our globe is in grief. We're grieving and we have this loss, and we still are battling this COVID. So not only do we have grief and loss, we have fear, we have anxiety, we have depression. It's infiltrating through all this, all the things that have taken place with this COVID and what it has taken from us. Now, my hope for Donald and Melania, through this experience, that they possibly have an eye-opening moment, because they're having to deal with the possibility of death, loss. They're facing the possibility of grief, the grief, death, loss, and the terror, the fear that comes with that. Facing your own demise right in your face, wondering am I going to be one of those? Am I going to be one of the 200,000+ people in this nation that doesn't make it? So anybody that gets the COVID, they all have to walk through that. Anybody who has symptoms and gets the COVID, is it going to get worse? Am I going to be that one that on the third day or something it gets really, like however it goes for you, everybody's different that gets it. But you face that same stuff. So because they are actually human, they will be facing all this as well. So I'm hoping in this experience that they are experiencing, my hope is that their hearts will open and maybe they will have a little more insight to what the families across our nation are going through right now, and what we've lost, and who we've lost. I'm hoping, that's my hope, that their hearts will open just a tad, just to have that deeper understanding of what the nation is going through. And I hear some of you going, oh my gosh, that's not going to happen. Well, maybe not, but that's my hope. And my other hope is that maybe they'll realize that they need to make some changes in what some of their choices, well, he needs to make some changes in some of his choices regarding healthcare or regarding how he's treating this pandemic. Maybe, opening up to, how serious it really is. And that, yes, we need to be wearing masks. Yes, you need to be washing your hands. Yes, you need to do the social distancing. Yes, maybe bringing in a more serious note and taking in a real leadership role in saving this nation. That is my hope. And again, I hear all of you going, yeah, maybe. I can still have my hopes. This is my opinion. My idea, my opinion, right? I can't wait to hear yours. So I also want to address some of the things that I've heard and read about karma. This is just karma coming back to get him, coming back to bite him. I would caution that, because when you say, oh, it's just karma coming back to get him, then all those 200,000+ people who have died here in our nation alone, and their families, that's what you're telling them. You're saying your loved one, oh, it's just karma coming back to get him. I know you're not saying that about their loved ones. I understand that. But just in speaking that about Donald, you're speaking it about them. It's kind of puts it in a blanket, doesn't it? I'm recalling a friend of mine a gal that he worked with, she got the virus. Her whole family got the virus. Her husband, her 21-year-old daughter, and the 18-year-old son, they all got the virus. And out of all of them, the 21-year-old daughter did not make it, died of COVID-19. So when you bring in the karma thing, I picture that family hearing that, and it just doesn't fit. People are starting to become ashamed to say that a loved one that died of COVID, it's becoming a shameful thing because of how everybody's speaking about it and how it's being, it's a hoax and all that. And I don't mean to go in all these directions. I was just trying to talk about the karma thing. So I would caution about saying karma, because that doesn't hurt Trump. He doesn't care. But it does hurt everybody else that hears you say it, that have lost people, because then they think, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? What did they do wrong? Is my 3-year-old had karma? And that was karma biting her? So I just caution on that. What are the other things I've been hearing? That was really the main thing. So my hope for us, for you and I, is to see that this is a global humanity issue. It's not a political issue. So let's really try to separate the two out and recognize what it is. It's a humanity issue, and how can we as a human approach this? Whether it's sending out light and love globally to those who are suffering, and prayers of healing for those who are suffering globally. That's awesome. And again, approaching Donald and Melania, my hope is that they, through this experience, that it opens their heart and enlightens them. So for you and me, hopefully we can send out some energy like that, and that will ripple out an energy of uniting and of peace, and to our fellow human beings, our fellow humanity. So thank you again for hanging out. I'm sending you all light and love and blessings. And until next time, take care of yourselves. And I can't wait to hear from you, because I know we all have our own experience in addressing how we are dealing with this news, or how it affected us, how we reacted, and so forth. So I'm looking forward to hearing, and this is a safe place. So, yep, I'll see you next time.